Welcome to the Legally Speaking podcast. I'm your host, Rob Hanna. I'm pleased to introduce to you our Clio Con 2023 mini clips mini series. So I am delighted to be joined by my dear friend who's previously featured on the Legally Speaking podcast, the amazing Francesca Witzburg. Welcome to Clio Con. How are you?
Thank you so much, Rob. This is amazing seeing you in person for the first time at Clio Con. Super excited to be here. It's my first time.
Yeah.
And I'm already running into a lot of people that I recognize from the legal community online. It's awesome.
Well, it is awesome. It's the first time I've been here. I'm just looking around to see something of this scale and magnitude. And yeah, we were just speaking offline. Mitch Jackson, who we both know, a lot of people. But since you came on the show a few years ago, your career has just gone from strength to strength to strength. The entrepreneurial side of you's come out more and more and more. So can you tell people, just to fill people in from your last time on the show to what you're getting up to now? It's incredible.
Yeah, thank you so much, Rob. It's been a long journey since we first chatted in 2020 during COVID, where I made a legal pivot, moving from big law over to a small firm, a boutique firm as a partner to build my own book of business. I think that's where we connected, where I started the trademark attorney and needed to build a book of business through content and Reels and TikTok and all that amazing, can't forget Clubhouse.
Yeah.
So since then, I decided to start my own firm and go all in on that entrepreneurial journey. It's been amazing. Our new firm is Esca Legal, and the brand has been something that's really special and unique to us. It's a combination of ESQ and the last four letters of my name, but we're really trying to build this next-gen tech-fueled firm, which is why we're here today. I'm really excited to be at Clio Con and just hear all the latest on what's going on in legal tech.
What I love about you, not only you know, it's known that you're a very well-respected international world trademark attorney, right? You know your stuff in and out, but you're also adopting technology. And we should talk about that because we are the largest legal tech event in the world that's full of pioneers. You mentioned off air, like Clio has really helped you as a business owner. So people listening in who might be thinking about old technology providers, just talk us through your journey with Clio and that's how it's helped you and your firm.
Clio has been invaluable to our business. Invaluable. It is not only our CRM where we intake clients, it is our way we pay bills, how we collect retainers, how we organize our files. It is how we add our time. And for attorneys who do such volume, billing, all the admin, it adds up. And I do think that contributed to my burnout, not having the right legal tech tools where you're doing the same administrative thing over and over again. And it drives you insane because you know that there has to be something better. And when we turned to Clio, it was this like miracle thing that we've been waiting for. The fact that it exists and it's really not wildly expensive, every single, they make it really affordable for small businesses, which I think is huge. And it also, I think, is going to encourage more and more lawyers to venture off and start their own because it's nerve-wracking to start your own firm and think, okay, well, what software do I need? Is that going to put me out of business by having all these high expenses? But Clio makes it so reasonable and easy for startups and attorneys to just start their own firm and have all the tools at their access. It really has been a game changer. It saved us hundreds of thousands of dollars truly through some of its automation tools. It has an amazing email filing and time entry tool that integrates into Microsoft that has made our life so much easier. So we love it.
And that's a great case study that you shared there. How do you, again, for people who are probably thinking of starting their firm or I need to embrace, I've just listened to Jack Newton's keynote speech, which is obviously a lot about AI and they've just released Clio Duo and all these other features. How do you sort of look at how did you decide Clio was the right one for you? Because people who are listening here, there's so many different options. Like as a law firm owner, what are the key criteria for you that you use to vet to ensure you got the right product to help you grow?
We looked for ease.
Yeah.
We looked for interface aesthetic and integration. And we found that Clio was a one-stop shop. And I heard about Clio when I came on your podcast and had no idea what it was until becoming a small firm owner and really, really learning all of it's not just a law firm platform. It does so much more. It crosses so many business and legal necessities that every single law firm needs. It's made it very easy for us. And I think they also made it very easy for the onboarding. Customer service was great. And we felt that we got a lot of the attention from the sales rep that it made it very easy for us to make the choice of Clio.
Okay. And that's a great case study. What I want to ask is, you're always looking ahead, going ahead, like you never stand still. Like, what's the future for you? What are the future plans? Like, it's just a phenomenal story. And I would encourage people, go back and listen to Francesca's original episode on the Legally Speaking podcast, and then go and check her out online and check out what she's been getting up to and listen to this episode, because where you're going to be in another few years' time, I'm excited about. But give us a little snapshot.
Thank you. So with all of the technology, I do believe we're going to crack the code on streamlining and automating a lot of intellectual property services.
Okay.
A lot of it is concierge style, especially with that bigger law firm service where we're still trying to deliver high quality service to clients. But we believe that by keeping expenses low and figuring out how to automate using technology, AI, we can continue to keep the costs affordable and competitive, so that clients can get really good IP service without it costing a fortune.
Yeah.
That's kind of the direction that we will be going in the next couple of years.
And one thing I wanted to ask about, you've obviously got the interpersonal and people skills on top of obviously embracing technology. How have you found technology has helped you? Because you mentioned it's reduced a lot of time, right? It saved you a lot of time, a lot of systems you invested. Has that helped you in terms of the human connection with clients, building relationships, building your brand, all these other things? Because I think that's what's important, particularly for small and mid-sized firms. It's like being more human, and I think connecting more with your clients. Have you found that advantageous for you?
In our mission, humanizing the law is one of our missions, it's one of our values. And thankfully, through all of these amazing virtual tools, I mean, think of Zoom, Reels, Clubhouse, all of this amazing technology that quite honestly came out of a really bad thing, came out of COVID. COVID forced us all to figure out how can we use digital tools to still have that human touch. This is the first time we're actually meeting in person. It's really wild. And we've developed a real, authentic friendship through those tools and by working together. So it has been a commitment to being very intentional, saving time by not having to commute as much anymore, and setting up coffees, virtual coffees, setting up connection calls where you brainstorm with the other person. How can we collaborate? Showing up to virtual events. There's so much that I encourage everyone to really think, how can I scale my firm or scale my business using all of these digital tools available, like Clio, like using a podcast. You've built a whole community through your podcast, giving your community value by bringing on guest speakers that then they can connect with, but also too, you've built your brand because you've now brought on those experts who become partners. So it's really exciting. I think we're in a really great place in the world and in time and history right now where it's taking off, and I'm so excited. I just want to use all of it. So it's like a little overwhelming, but also exciting to see and learn today what's available.
Well, from all of us on the Legal Speaking podcast, I'm excited. We're excited. We're going to sit down again, probably in Clio Con next year,
for sure,
which is going to be in Texas, Austin. It's just been announced, so I'm excited. But I would highly encourage you, check out Francesca, check her out on all of the socials, because what she's doing is not only pioneering, she's doing it in a way that I think is the modern lawyer. And so I'm really excited. Thank you so much for sitting down with me at Clio Con, our first time we've ever met in person. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks, Rob.